Hello again, all you wonderful YouTubers out there. This is Ed Ward at the Golden Palace, top of the tower. And this is another beautiful Philippine sunset we got going here. About 5:35 or 5:40 p.m. And the subject of this here video is going to be our monthly budget. You know, how we spend our monthly income coming in, what kind of money we have that comes in to support us, all our buying and spending habits here in the Philippines. And we're joined by my lovely wife, Lily
Hello.
Beth. And she's kind of hesitant to give you some of this information. She thinks it's private and stuff, but we're just going to give you a general idea of kind of what we spend each month, so it'll help you and your family when you come to the Philippines, if you're planning on living here or if you support relatives that are here, and it just gives you an idea of what we do each month to help you. That's why we're doing this video. So like, this is going to be like an average of what we do per month, right? So, hon, I wrote all this stuff down here. This is just general stuff, okay? So, the first part of the monthly budget, and I'm going to say what kind of remittances we have that's coming from the U.S. that I get every month, because Lilibeth does not work, and the only other money we have is from the pool, and it's a non-profit. It really makes no extra money for us, very, very little. We just provide it as guests come here and a service to the community. So we barely make enough to pay for the chemicals and maintenance and stuff like that on the pool. So that's not included. So all we have is, I have 2 remittances that come every month from previous, not investments, but one is an entitlement, one is a support that my autistic son gets every month, and the other one is from my second wife that passed away with cancer a few years back, that we get for life through her union that she had belonged to for those years. So there's no guarantees in life, just like everything. All that could end in a heartbeat, especially with all the financial stuff going on with banks collapsing and everything right now. But anyways, let's go ahead and go through it real quick. I get $1,700 US per month. So that's 1,700 US, which calculates out to about 88,400 pesos. Now, you see a lot of videos on YouTube. It says, oh, we can live off of 500 pesos a month, blah, 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 or 1,000 pesos per month, blah, blah, blah. You know, it all depends on your situation and your spending habits, obviously, but I would say it's impossible to live off of 500 pesos, or 5,000 pesos per, no, what would that be? Oh, 500 US dollars per month. Yeah, there's no way you could, even a single person on a minimal budget couldn't ever live off of 500 US dollars per week. 1,000 is doable, I think, for a single person, a single man with a not extravagant lifestyle here in the Philippines. You could probably do it for $1,000 a month. You think so, huh? Mm-hmm. And I mean, we have other foreigner friends here, and they, you know, I don't know their exact financial situations either. We don't, you know, pry into their lives and stuff, but I can just say right now that most foreigners that come here have lots of extra money that they can spend on things. We don't. Like I say, we're on a pretty tight budget, and we have 10 people in our,
10 people with us.
yes, 10 people in our household. Well, I shouldn't say household, because we support Papa, and he lives in his own little house because he wants to live alone, whereas where he used to be with his wife, you know, your mother. and because of sentimental value and stuff. And he likes to do his own thing, so you know, so we think that's great. He wants to still be independent, and he's 75 years old. But we have, and when I say 10, that's including Papa that doesn't live in our house, and then one of the maids don't live in our house. She just comes early in the morning.
Stay out maid.
Yeah.
So after dinner, then he's gonna go home at like 7:30 or the latest is 8 p.m.
Yeah, and she comes in at 7:30
7:30,
in the morning. Yeah. So, you know, and she eats here. When she's here, she eats here. So she'll have breakfast, lunch, and supper just with the same as the rest of the family. And then we have your brother and his wife and two girls.
Children.
Yes. So that's you and I and Leonardo, our son, Prince Leonardo. Then your brother, his wife, two kids, that's 7. Then the maid and Papa and
Sometimes Ray here too.
and that's 9. And my dog Rosie, that's 10. You combine Rosie with sometimes it's maid's daughters here, sometimes other relatives are here. So we'll just call it an even 10 people that we pretty much support as far as food. Mostly just food, right? I mean, we don't provide clothing or any other thing, but we do provide medical for Papa. We buy him like high blood medicine.
Yeah, we are the one to provide to him every month a high blood medicine. Then also 2 half sack in every month, first week and end of the month.
So half sack of rice, she means, and yeah, and then he comes over here and gets water, and which is no cost to me except for electricity, which is nothing, because we have solar in the daytime. It's no problem. But anyway, okay, 1,700 US per month equals around 88,400 pesos, and I'll just go down the list as I wrote it. It's not in expensive to least expensive, but one of our biggest expenses per month is electric bill. Yeah, it's a killer, and that's Zenico is
Because of that, we don't have any extra to go socialize, outside and go with friends.
Wow, that's because we
Nothing.
use a lot of electricity, and even with the solar, I mean, our bill used to be 30,000 pesos a month.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's driving us crazy, that high bill.
Yeah, and with the solar now we've dropped to just a little below 10,000 per month. So it's a big, huge savings.
Finally, but we have to spend also to buy a solar for what? How much?
Yeah.
So that we can get that
It's a
bill every month.
big upfront investment cost. That's correct. But it's the way to go, and as soon as we can get our net meter installed from Zenico, that's another big
Yeah.
problem we've been dealing with for months.
Yes, hopefully we can complete everything so that we have enough time to rest ourselves and our mind to relax our mind. That okay, our obligation to finish is done for that solar thing.
Yeah,
We
because
are so obsessed with it.
the net metering law here from the Department of Energy of the Philippines is 350 pages long, and I printed out every single page and read it. It's a massive document, and it explains in there everything that you need to do, and it takes months to complete everything, and it's a pain. But anyways,
Just be patient.
yeah, good luck.
God is helping. I know.
Yeah, good luck. Foreigners' patience less than
Oh,
Filipinos.
yeah. Now, when I married a foreigner, I know they are so impatient. Most of everything.
Okay.
Very impatient.
So that's 10,000 a month for electric bill, 1,000 a month for water bill. That's an average. Sometimes it's 800, sometimes it's 1,300, 1,400. You know, so average is around 1,000. 10,000 pesos per month for fruits, vegetables, and fish. That's when you go to the market.
Yeah.
Each time you get 5,000 pesos to buy whatever we need.
That's include the fish of that vegetable. I can buy some fish of that.
Yeah.
But like 2 to 3 kilos, that's it. Because sometimes I ask more of
Yeah.
that to you also.
So
I'm not good at budgeting.
and sometimes there's a little left over for bread. We'll stop and get some bread and
yeah.
stuff for snacks.
I'm asking a favor that to him that if we can buy some bread every 2 weeks, not only for us but for my maids, for the people helping us in the house.
Yeah. And so that's everything that we spend at the market. Market is Thursday morning every week, so every 2 weeks we go to the market. Then the next item is when we go to the city, the big city, DePolo, a little over an hour from here, and go to the grocery store. So that's approximately once per month, and that's where we get the diapers and formula for Leonardo, and we get all our chicken and all the store grocery products there, pasta and any spices and stuff like that. Any specialty
Tabasco is
items.
my favorite of that.
Yeah, and, fresh milk and what else? Milo. That's like a chocolate mixed drink, like Nestle Quick in the U.S.
Laundry detergent, Zonrox.
Laundry detergent, yep, and Zonrox,
Our
which is
favorite
bleach.
bacon.
Yeah, bacon.
Chicken.
Bacon is big with us. We try to have bacon almost
Chicken
every
good
morning.
for 1 month at least, like
Yeah.
15 pieces.
So usually I get 12 pieces times two. Sometimes I'll go twice a month to the grocery store, but usually just once. Then we buy rice. That's a big expense. That's 5,200 per month. So that's 1/2 sack per week. It's 1,300 pesos per half sack. It's 1,250, but it's close enough. So that's 5,200 per month. Then I have a phone. This phone here that I'm making these videos I have AT&T phone service, so I can still have direct service. It's the only service you can have direct service to the U.S. So I keep that account with AT&T with that SIM card in this phone, which is not cheap. It's like 4,000 pesos per month, but I figure I gotta keep that for all my SMS code verifications and all that stuff. So anyways, I maintain that. So the 4,000 for the phone bill, pesos per month, and then another 2,400 for Globe Wi-Fi. We load that every 2 weeks, 600 every 2 weeks.
So you say every 2 weeks. So one
Yeah.
to one to so 2 4 every month.
Yes, 2.4 every month for Globe Wi-Fi. We are getting Starlink satellite. It's right now the dish and the equipment for the Starlink is now available in this area, and I paid for the deposit on that over a year ago, and they just sent it a month ago, shipped it to me, and it's stuck in Cebu in customs for a month. It's been stuck there. And I've been told by Starlink to just wait, don't worry, it's going to get to you. So I'm still waiting 1 month later. So, but that Starlink service per month is 2,700 pesos per month. So I'm going to have to decide, I'm sure the Starlink service is a lot faster internet, but we're going to see on that, because lately the Globe's been doing really good. They've done lots of upgrades with the tower in here, and I'm getting the maximum bar strength here because I have the antenna on top of this tower, so it's really good.
Finally, he's being satisfied of it.
Yeah, we played hell with it for a long time. Okay, so the bill or the phone bill and the Wi-Fi, that's 6,400 per month. Then it's 6,000 for our one maid, Ate, that cares also for John. She's a caregiver for my autistic son, John. She gets paid 6,000 per month. Then the other maid, which is my sister-in-law, and your sister-in-law,
No.
your brother's wife, and also her brother pitches in a lot to do yard maintenance and pool, help with the pool maintenance and stuff like that too. And we pay them $7,200 per month. And they also stay here in our house with their daughters, and we provide all the food for that for everyone in the family. So that's great for everybody. And it's their daughter's going to a private school in Rizal,
Yeah.
and so they don't have to pay for a boarding house or anything, because they have a little place where Lazelle's parents are, right?
Yeah.
And that's how
It's farther. It's
that's
like 1.5 hour
Yeah.
travel. So I told them, oh, you have to stay with me here instead, so that they're close to this. They're close to the school, and I'm happy that they agreed of it, because that's the only way that it's safe for them for paying a boarding house, and the parents can check on them also,
Yeah.
because they're teenager. They are 14, 14 and 17 years old. So the bond is gonna be 15 this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, and so they're like in high school, and it's a private
They
school.
need guidance.
Yeah,
Boarding house without parents, it's not really
not good.
easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's not.
And they wear uniforms. It's a pretty good. It's Catholic, Even in the
It's a good
America, I had friends there that the highest academic honors and quality came from the Catholic private schools. I don't know much about it, other than I know they have high curricular standards. So
Yeah, just like
it's the same as here.
just like my school also. I was a Lasallian student, so it's very Catholic school, and they're
That's in
strict.
Illigan City.
Yeah, they're strict, but it's very nice school. I love it. I miss that place. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so we'll go on to the next one. The next one is fuel and gasoline for the van, truck, motorcycle, four-wheeler, and the generator. That's approximately $10,000 per month. Then $20,000 per month is all the rest of the miscellaneous and any medical supplies that we need every month. So everything, all in all together, and I'm sure I've missed a couple small items. Like right now, we're waiting on parts for the generator from China, like I told you in some other videos. We don't even know the cost of that yet. So all these extra costs that come in per month have to be taken from our savings, because they're not part of the budget. So anyways, if you add all this up from our expenses, monthly expenses, it comes out to 100,800 pesos. And our budget per month is 88,400 pesos. So every
Very
single
short.
month, yeah.
We're just trying to be tight of the budget.
Yeah,
We're
good
so
luck.
tight.
We're like everyone. We don't do that great with our budget like we should. And so that's negative 12,400 pesos in the hole that it comes out of our savings account every month right now. And that's on an average. So when our parts come for the generator, that's going to even be more than that for that month.
Yeah.
So I don't know what else can we say to them about monthly budget. I would just say, and also we order, like in the U.S., people order from Amazon all the time, right? They'll go on Amazon.
Oh, we are so spoiled there for even me. For
Well,
3
that's
years.
when I was working, still
Yeah.
making good money. So,
Yeah.
but now
Right
that
now,
we're on a retirement
Yeah.
budget. So we're on a retirement budget, and I don't get Social Security yet
We're learning
either.
how to
So
be tight now.
yeah, so my retirement, main retirement from my company, I spent all that buying and building all the construction here. It's almost all gone. There's a little bit left, but not much. And that's kind of our savings, our medical savings, if something happens medical-wise or something like that, until my Social Security kicks in for another 2.5, 3 years from now. So if it's going to even be around at that time, the way things are going, that won't be available either.
There's no shore really in this earth.
Yeah.
Only
So
God knows.
yeah, only God knows. So again, put your savings as much as you can into gold and silver and Bitcoin, and hopefully you'll be okay. If you have any extra money whatsoever, and just sit on it, save it, because hard times are coming. So, anyways, I hope that gave you a good idea of what we spend per month. I mean, and we're, we have a big place here, and we use a lot of electricity with the pool pumps and everything. So, and aircon, we only run our aircon though at night. I mean, not at night
Even
anymore.
after.
Only from 10 a.m. to like 6 or 7 p.m.
Yeah, only it's a force for us to turn on the aircon at night if there is a whole day of no electricity.
Yeah,
Because they're
blackout.
doing maintenance or whatever it is.
Which
So
happened the
it's
other day.
Yeah, so that at night we are forced to on the aircon until in the morning
Yeah.
to make the house inside coolers stay cooler.
Yeah. Yeah, so most of that, gets paid for when the sun's out. The solar takes care of that, but we can't run everything only in the daytime from 10 to 4 p.m. because anything from 4 p.m. and later than that, the grid, we have to pay the grid. That's why our bill's a little under 10,000 every month. So anyways, that's it for today. Please like and subscribe if this channel is giving you any information, any help that you can use someday, and I hope it does. And from Lily Beth and I, we thank you very much for your time, and so long.